Prime coming at you with another Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age gameplay video. Alright, little bit about... Obviously, I kinda got killed trying to, take on the flowering cactoid. I decided to play around for a little bit, you know, before I actually got off the game last time. And, well, I wound up, reworking things, and I was able to collect that bounty, and then, much like I said last time, I decided to go ahead and progress the story a little bit. Obviously, I didn't broadcast it, but I also did not save it. That way, I had a better expectation on how I was going to go ahead and go through while broadcasting this time. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the game, shall we? By the way, for everyone who may or may not remember, I just lost the game.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Greetings to those who are watching. Why don't you all say something? I'll give you a shout out.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
Penelo's okay, but Friend's a hell of a lot better. And I gotta say it again while I'm playing this, like I have been, you know, almost every other time I've been playing this, but, Aladdin, Final Fantasy style.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair, the stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part.
My boy.
The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir! Sir!
Not sure what this over here, but it was kind of blinking red. Oh, it's a private residence.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha!
Don't run! Don't run! You'll only die tired!
Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually beat the Marlboro, just not in that same video. I gave up because it was just getting too ridiculous and it took way too much time to do it. So I just basically shut the game down and reloaded from the last save point and went at it again, and well, was able to get it that time. Yeah, like I said whenever I did it just because I was bored and it was worth a laugh, and then it just got annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really was, at least for a while. I got a good laugh out of it, and I'm glad you got a good laugh out of it too. My top 3 favorite Final Fantasy games. Actually, you know what? That's really easy. My 3 favorites easily are 7, 12, and 3. I actually just downloaded 15 not that long ago, and after I get tired of either playing this or finish playing this, I'm actually going to start on 15, considering I've never played it before. At the same time, my least favorite game, well, my least favorite games, I'd have to say are 10-2 and 13. I like regular 10, but 10-2 was just garbage.
Yeah.
What about you? What are your favorite Final Fantasy games? Your top 3?
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say that because I've heard a lot of good things about Type 0, and which I have Type 0 as well, but I'm actually looking forward to playing 15. By the way, Party Ninjas, thank you so much for tuning in whenever I play. It's nice to know that there are some people that actually watch, and it's actually a lot more enjoyable whenever people interact with me. And the leading role, of course, Paul Fear, and his #1 gal, Fran. 9 and 10 were definitely good. Like I said, 10 was one of my favorites, especially because it came out when I was in high school, and that was like the peak of graphics. And again, I really do appreciate it. I'm glad that you got a passion for it as well. I don't know about you, but I'm actually really loving the remastered soundtrack for this game. Don't mind me coming into the castle to steal all your treasure. Nothing to see here. Just move along. Move along. Well, so far, I don't have any complaints about Zodiac Age. The way that I've been, that it's been told to me how they actually do the licensing system, the way that it was changed, a lot of people didn't like it. So far, I have no problems with that myself. But I mean, I guess it's really all a matter of personal opinion. Go ahead and give it a playthrough and tell me what you think about the licensing system. Final Fantasy VIII was definitely a good game, but they tried too hard to make Squall into another Cloud, which Cloud was emo enough as he was on his own.
Over here!
Never gonna get me. You know, I'm thinking about actually downloading the remastered version of 8 and giving it a playthrough, because it's been a few years since I played 8 as well. So that's all I need. Yeah, I will agree with you on that. The draw system was trash, but it had a solid storyline to it, and I do actually like the characters a lot.
Hello?
Hey, Buckethead!
Honestly, I'd like to see them do a way, find a way to do 8 with, I'd like to see them do something with materia with Final Fantasy VIII. That would have made it better. But then again, you know, that's because I'm biased, and well, the materia system was the very first system that I learned how to play with. But if you're interested in 2, you can get like Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch of the older ones if you've got a smartphone off your app store. I just found that out last night, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to download these on my phone for while I'm at work. And I do believe I can broadcast off my phone as well, so you never know. I may go ahead and get some of those and play them while I'm at work.
Over here! Hey, Buckethead!
But, you know what, I will agree, putting some of the older games like 1 and 2 and all of those on PSN would be awesome, because that would just, that way I could actually, you know, lounge about at home playing and broadcasting like I generally do. Not this one, it should be the next one. Here we go. Well, my first time playing Final Fantasies 1 and 2 were games on the Game Boy Advance. I feel you on that one. I got short, stubby little sausage fingers, so yeah. My fingers are a little too fat for phone games sometimes. You know, with the exceptions of being like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Pokemon Go, and, you know, a few other minor games that I play. That's right, I gotta go over here and hit the lock first. Out of curiosity, Party Ninjas, are you one of the people that I know IRL, or are you just one of the very few randoms that have started following me? Because I know I've seen your tag on some of my videos before, so yeah.
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't.
Told a friend of mine that I was going to introduce.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
The species that Fran is into my D&D campaign that I'm running right now. Well, for what it's worth, again, I appreciate you even more now that I know that you're one of the randos and not one of my friends that's just following me for the hell of it.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
What to do, what to do. Feel like a rat trapped in a trap. I will say that this game right here, 12, was one of the first Final Fantasies that felt like a really truly open world and wasn't so linear. Well, that gives me something to kind of expect towards 15, I guess, but I'm still excited about it because whenever I saw the trailers for it, it looked really awesome to me. But like I was saying about 12 here, even though it is a very linear game, as most Final Fantasies are, it was one of the first ones that I played that didn't feel too linear. It felt almost open world. That's one of the reasons I liked it so much. Plus, look at those graphics.
Freeze, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running!
No, I don't want it. I like to run. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to actually playing 15.
You have something.
Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have downloaded it. And I got the, what's the edition? The one that has, like, all the DLC already added into it and everything.
Fran, let's move! Off with you.
Oh, yeah, the Final Fantasy VII Remaster was just amazing and beautiful. I can't wait for part 2 and 3 to come out.
Keep this up and I will.
Because watch, I'm going to get myself turned into a toad with Fury and everything like that, and get stuck in the battle square on the remaster.
It's not cheating me.
Didn't have time for this.
It really was great.
Not good.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a human.
Definitely love the interactive
like a sky pirate that chooses
You'll have
to
to
steal
forgive me,
through
I
the
do have a
sewers.
little bit of a
Pirates?
speech impediment.
You're
I love how
pirates?
interactive the game was.
So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief.
Yeah,
Vaughn,
they are a little
if you ever want to
automatic,
see your home again, you'll do exactly
But
as
I also
say.
kind of liked that about 12. While
Myself,
still maintaining
Fran,
some
and
kind of
you,
control.
we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to set their jobs in the licensing system yet. Just because, well, haven't quite figured it all out. Well, haven't quite figured it all back out yet. Don't mind the blue screen. I was just saving my game. But speaking of licensing, let me go ahead and check out Vaughn for a moment. See what I should do to him next. Definitely need first aid. let's increase his HP. Oh, I completely agree. For like the first couple of videos of this and everything, why did it not? Oh, that's right, I just increased my HP. For the first couple of videos of this and everything, I just did a couple of the bounties and everything, and I was so dead set on getting them done just because I wanted to boost my gil and everything and pick up some treasure to still, you know, boost my gil. I'm a treasure hunter, what can I say? And don't mind me while I just kind of speed through the dungeons and stuff like this, because, well, yeah. And here we go through another stupid, what's it called, tutorial. So, who's your favorite character in 12? Mine's actually Balthier. Finally, that tutorial's done and I can get on with the game.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine bloody banquet.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I dare say I've soiled
again,
my
her name
cuffs.
is Fran, and she's
If
a
a
Viera,
dungeon's
and
waiting
I'm
for
actually
us at
thinking
the end
about
of the night,
introducing her
it
species
had best
in
have a
my
change of
campaign
wardrobe.
that I'm running. I don't really mind Vaughn, but I don't, you know, I don't hate him. I mean, he's not the most annoying Final Fantasy character ever. Oh, look at that, a map. And 12 gil. I guess just for my troubles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, right? The fast forwarding really does make this a lot easier because, well, just traversing through these sewers is kind of a pain in the ass. Especially whenever you're like me and you're a treasure hunter and you're not sure if you forgot something or not, so you want to go back and check and make sure you got all the treasure. Which I definitely forgot to come up here, I think. Yeah, I completely agree. And I only actually just found out that the remastered 7, not the remake, the remastered, had a fast forward as well, which is kind of what you saw me doing whenever I was going against the Marlboro. I gotta sit here and laugh every time I call that thing's name. It just makes me think. There's the way down. Oh, of course I played Chrono Trigger. What kind of gamer would I be, especially as a Final Fantasy fan, if I haven't played Chrono Trigger? And to top it off, I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Super fan. And Akira Toriyama did the artwork for Chrono Trigger. I'd like to see them do like a remaster or a remake of Chrono Trigger. Did you ever play Chrono Cross? And time for that classic RPG player, prayer. saying, every time you come across a save point, you better save it, save often, save frequent, especially when you come across it, because you don't know what's about to come up next. Something like that. And if you're not sure about the save, save again. Yeah, the pixels. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Now we have it!
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down!
Jump down! Hurry!
Look, it's Princess Ash. Oh wait, that's right. She doesn't go by Ash right away because she's trying to conceal who she is. Spoiler alert.
She's not alone!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
It could have been worse. It could have been way worse. I mean, it could have been pixelated Bukkake. Watch, my video is gonna get taken down now because of that thing I said.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me.
I'm sorry.
No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they
Yeah, I
aren't
completely
already.
agree with you. Speaking
come
of
with us.
Nintendo
Better than being
64
by
games,
yourself.
I'm looking forward to the new
Very
Pokemon
well.
Snap. Even though it's not a remake or a remaster, it's going to be more
What's
like
wrong with
a reboot.
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your
I
thievery.
completely agree with you. I mean, on my 3DS, I had Star Fox 64 for a while, Star Fox 3DS for a while, and it brought back so much nostalgia. Considering, you know, I used to love the Star Fox games, still do, really.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves.
The way you speak doesn't sound
I
like
shall
you're a
accompany you
princess
until
at
we find
all.
my companions. No longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself,
You are preaching to the
our
choir.
guest
I mean,
probably won't be
I
taking
love
orders from
Star
anyone
Fox
anytime
64,
soon.
and to make it worse, I
And
actually
she'll
played
leave
the
when she
original
pleases.
Star Fox on the Super NES.
So we keep to our
And
affairs
I
and
only
she to
found out
hers.
like a year or two ago that
I
there
doubt we'll
was
find her
plans for a
wanting in
Star
valor,
Fox 2
being
on the
such an
Super NES
outstanding
that,
member of the
that never got
insurgents.
finished or released. And I was actually
Resistance.
quite interested in it because they had new forms for the R-Wing.
Well,
Yes,
what
on the
are we
Super
waiting for?
NES. They were going to give you like a an Imperial ATST Chicken Walker type mode. That's right. Right here is where I'm going to come across a sub-boss. Was it put on the Super NES Classic? I'm going to have to grab one and check that out. But yeah, here's the first sub-boss, the Flan, or Flan, however you want to pronounce it. Let's see what I can steal from them. Yeah, I will completely agree with you on that. I'm gonna have to pick one up and check that out. Check that out. I got some caramel from the flan. Gangbang the flan. Really? Golfer's clap here? Or insert? I don't remember what license I need to give Balthier to basically continue being a, well, gun user. There we go. Machinist. That's the one I need to do for Balthier. And for Fran, she's already Machinist and a Shikai. gonna give her this one as well to be an archer, because that way she can be like even better with her bow and arrow. Yeah, definitely gonna need that one. Let's play with Fran a little bit. Giggity. And I think that's enough of messing with the game, with the licenses for now. For Pattinson as Batman, I'm not going to pass judgment until I actually see it. Personally, I think he would be better than Ben Affleck, but regardless of that, I just don't like Ben Affleck. So, I'm willing to give him a chance. How do you feel about it? I will respectfully disagree with you on that, because again, in general, I just do not like Ben Affleck. He didn't even really put any research or work into the role as Batman, which kind of just upset me, despite the fact one of his best friends is Kevin Smith. I mean, I'll admit, whenever I was a little bit younger, I actually loved him as Daredevil. But looking back on it now, especially after watching the Daredevil series on Netflix, yeah, I just he's still got me kind of upset about all that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna have high expectations of Pattinson, but I still think he's gonna be better than Ben Affleck. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. I mean, if you're going to take on any kind of a role, get yourself ready for it. So at the same time as like with the fact that Ben Affleck didn't really put too much work into it, that with saying that, you know, Robert Pattinson's not really getting himself properly ready for it either. Yeah, the warehouse fight was a good one. But so far, my favorite Batman movie was Dark Knight, because Heath Ledger is the Joker and his portrayal of the Joker, and just the chemistry Christian Bale and Heath Ledger had between them as those two characters was just phenomenal. Yeah, compared to Batman vs Superman, yeah, I'll agree. But just in general, they're still my favorite Batman series, movie-wise. I'm running around in circles like a moron. Here, let me fix that. Ready to get into a boss fight. This is the Fire Main, I think is what they called it. I'll agree with you to that. Still, even with the fact that I don't like Ben Affleck as an actor. I mean, he was a good quality to that movie. The Batman vs Superman itself was better than what the hell was the Superman movie that came out that introduced Henry? I will say this much: I loved the Batmobile. That Batmobile was just amazing. I even like that one better than the Tumbler. Okay, yeah, I will completely agree with you on that. Especially because in the comic books, you know, Bruce never really, except for early on as Batman, Early on in Batman, Bruce tried to change his voice, but then he developed the voice changer, which the voice changer, you know, just... I'll agree with you on that 100%. Honestly, Ben Affleck. I will begrudgingly say Ben Affleck has got Robert Pattinson in a fight. Yeah, laugh it up, fuzzball. Yeah, I'll agree, but that's also because he had better toys as Batman as well.
Stand where you are.
Now's not the time.
Coming. Whatever they get. Is that what the commotion last night was about?
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
You're thinking? So that's what the burning smell is.
Wait!
Where'd you
He didn't
think
know what he
you're
was
going?
doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Pinello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
The fuck are you doing donkey punching him for?
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet, you, over here.
All right, all right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice, and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison. Where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out.
Only a corpse?
It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
So, I do believe I see the save crystal up over here. Well, this way somewhere. Right up over here. So, I'm going to go ahead and go save, and I will call it a night. Alright, game is now saved. Want to give a special shout out and thanks to Party Ninja here. I appreciate you chatting with me too, man. That's actually why I was giving you a special shout out and thanks for hanging out with me while I'm playing the game. And for everyone else that may actually watch this video later on, until next time everyone, until all are one.